Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you inside of the Wrangler Gym here in Pinedale, Wyoming. A very long trip through South Pass to get here. A surprisingly gorgeous trip on the way over here from Thermopolis to Pinedale. We welcome you to Two Basins Sports Network's coverage of the Pinedale Winter Classic from Pinedale, or Boys Winter Classic, I should say. The girls out in Rollins right now. We are just under 2 minutes from starting this game. The Bobcats taking on the Mountain View Buffaloes. And the Bobcats have not faced this team, I believe, since regionals last year, which were held in Mountain View. Pinedale Wranglers coming into this game with a 3-3 record, coming off of a 75-48 win over the Kemmerer Rangers in Kemmerer. That was their, I believe that was their 3A Southwest opener. Tomorrow they take on Lyman at 6:30, or sorry, not tomorrow, but rather Thursday. Oh shoot, we completely messed it up. I'm very sorry about that. We actually meant Mountain View. I had it on Pinedale for whatever reason. So give me 1 second. We'll have that up for you. Wow. We have competing crew here in Thermopolis, and I'm already proving which one's the better one. So Mountain View, we apologize for that. They're actually coming off of a 1-6 record right now. So we'll update on that on the graphic right now. 1-6 heading into this game. And their fellow Bridger Valley team, Lyman, just lost to the Rollins Outlaws in this previous game. 4-point loss there. Mountain View is set to take on Rollins tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. and Pinedale at 2 p.m. Or sorry, 2 p.m. on Saturday, January 20th, I should say. Thermopolis obviously coming into this game with a win off of Buffalo, 5-0, trying to keep the streak alive. According to Max Prep's third-ranked team in Class 3A. So let's see if they can keep that up. Starting lineup's about ready to start here. We'll be right back. Bobcats and the Buffaloes coming up on Two Basins Sports Network. Welcome you back inside Pinedale High School, inside the Wrangler Gym. The Mountain View Buffaloes and the Thermopolis Bobcats, part of Bobcats' first game of the Pinedale Winter Classic here in Day 1. Bobcats only have one scheduled game tonight on the varsity level for this first day, but in Day 2 they'll take on Lyman tomorrow at 9:30 a.m., followed by their final matchup of the tournament against Pinedale. Well, here we are, getting ready to go. Let's take a look at your Two Basins man to watch, and that is going to be Brody Potter. Last time he was on our Two Basins broadcast, he had a monumental play against Buffalo, against Glen Rock. But we'll be watching him today on the Thermopolis side of things. Bobcats and the Eagles right here on Two Basins Sports Network as Bobcats win the tip-off. Skip pass over to the other side. Giving it off now, shot off for three. It is no good off of Canyon Gerber. Shots up again, and it's good. Thermopolis pulls out to a 2-0 lead here in this first game. Shot up for three already for Lyman. It misses off the bucket. And Shot up for Pinedale, and it is no good. Canyon Gerber with it, passes it out toward the scorer's table, back to Gerber. Passing it now back to Bomagen. He's going to try and look for a man. Skip pass over to the other side, going left wing. Driving, tries to pass inside. It's out of bounds. It goes back to Lyman. And it is a 3-2 ball game for Mountain View. Bobcats sending one man up into the front court, Zach Hasty. This is a kid that has something special. Lyman sharing the ball wide open from that left wing, and he's going to miss the open three. And a jump ball there inside the paint, as it looks like for Lyman, number 4, Carter Bradshaw tried to go for it there. That's not right. Sorry, not Lyman. We meant Mountain View. We apologize for that. 2 blunders today. It kind of looks like blue, though, to be fair, and we did just get done with the Lyman game. Driving right side, spins, turns back around, shots up, it's no good. Rebounded by Hasty. Bobcats bringing it past the silhouette. Passing it back up top, kicks back, moves up into the front side, kicks it out toward the left corner, he'll dribble right side. Passing, skip pass to the right wing. Gerber in a little bit of trouble, dribbles left side, passes left to Hasty. Hasty inside to Dukes, he'll dribble, spin, pass it back out to the wing, back up top. Here comes Potter, driving inside the paint, shots up and it is in. And Thermopolis retakes the lead, 4-3. And a turnover here. Bobcats happy with that one. Saw Shane Corpening celebrating over there on the sideline. 6:10 to go here in the first period. First foul of the game for the Buffaloes. Bobcats with the ball here. Shots up for 3 for Hasty. Good! 7-3 here in this game. Looking for anything he can. Pass it inside. It goes to Isaac Linford. And in the corner, Jay Kaiser for 3. Way overshoots the basket there. It's rebounded by Cody Bomagen. Dukes gives off to Gerber. It kicks back to Potter. Potter inside shot. It's up and no good. Taken away by Mountain View. Pass to Silhouette. Dribbles inside. Shots up on the inside. And it rims out. Rebounded by Mountain View. Shot is up. It's no good again for Cortland. Or not Cortland Smith, but I meant to say Cash Henry. Bobcats not letting Mountain View really do much here. Dribbles left side. Try to get it off to Potter, but it's going to be a traveling violation there on number 2, Canyon Gerber, a senior. Talk about this Bobcat squad and the amount of, it's like an old folks home right here. Let's see, 4 seniors and 2 juniors. Shot is up and it is good. Swishes it there for Mountain View, 7-6. Mountain View playing press here. Bobcats trying to break it. Stuck in the backcourt. And a timeout called by Thermopolis, so we'll take a little bit of a breather here. 4:45 to go. Bobcats lead 7-3 here in day 1 of the Pinedale Winter Classic. We'll be right back. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball. Welcome back inside of Pinedale High School. After a timeout called. Passing it inside. Shots up for 3, no good. Tips it back into the backcourt, they'll allow it. Armani Dukes passing it 3 up for Bomagen, it's no good. And out of bounds as Dukes tried to go for it there. of a missed three by Cody Bomagen, a sophomore.
And I thought Dell and Ellis were set to come in and then maybe change their mind.
Bobcats back up top. Bomagen with the ball now, dribbling left side. Passes left side. Back to Gerber off of Potter, moving right side. Tried a backdoor pass there, couldn't get it. Passes left side to Hasty. Hasty driving left side through the left lane. It's up, it's no good. It's a foul. And that'll be free throws coming up here for the Bobcats. Taking the free throws here will be sophomore Zach Hasty. Hasty getting ready for his first shot. It's up and it's good. We got mass substitutions for both sides here as a pride of Bobcats and a flock of Eagles headed to the bench and onto the court. Hasty coming up for his second shot here. Shot's up and it's good. And we got another sub coming on for Thermopolis, number 5, Ellis Weber. Saw what this kid could do in the games against Glenrock and Buffalo. Pass over toward the near side, gives it back. Dribbles. Down court, here comes Dash Madsen. Passing over to Casey Walker. He'll pump fake, steps out, gives it back up to Madsen. Madsen being guarded in between the legs. Passes right to Bridger Lake. And now here comes Casey Walker with a drive up the inside. It's blocked. Dukes has got it, coming back down the court. Weber passing left side to Longwell, going right side. In the paint here, Bomagen tries to pass it out, and he doesn't keep it in bounds. It goes back to Mountain View. That was off of, let me check here, Will Cole. Near side, Mountain View's got it. Passes way down court. He'll pass it back up top. Shots up for three, and it's no good. Rebounded by Longwell. Longwell passing near side. Bomagen's got it coming down the hat of the Cowboy. Steps out, dribbles right side, left side. Ellis Weber to Cole. Back to Weber. He'll step out. Tries to fake him out. He'll dribble left side. Gives it out now. Shots up for three by Bomagen. It's up. It's no good. Bomagen with the ball again. Inside shot. It's up and it's in. And the Bobcats will break double digits here, 11-6. Gives it out. Here comes Madsen driving to the lane. And over the backcourt violation, actually, is what they nailed him with. And so the Bobcats will get the ball back. 2:52 left on the board in the first. And look who showed up to the party. Longwell passing it back to Weber, far side, gives it out to Dukes. Oh, fakes him out, shots up, and it rolls in. Flashy shot there for Dale Dukes, and that's the kind of player he can be. Left side, in a lot of trouble here, almost loses the ball. He's able to get it off. Casey Walker, guarded by Ellis Weber, or sorry, not Ellis Weber, but Will Cole. Breaks Cole's legs there, shots up, and it is no good. Cole on the rebound. He did not take that disrespect kindly, and it will be a multiple subs coming on here.
Again, just as a reminder as well, we have that rule now that they 5,000 a quarter. That's when they shoot 2,000.
Will Cole getting ready to inbound it. Halfway to the bonus here in this first quarter. It's off of the Buffaloes here. It will be Bobcat ball. Armani Dukes, I believe, is the one that's inbounding it. Bringing it down is going to be Weber. Passes right side to Cole. Cole trying to drive left, gives it out to Dukes. Dukes giving it off to his brother. Dale Dukes inside now. Shot is up and it's good! Dukes brothers working together on the assist by Armani. 15-6 here in Pinedale. Throws it way down court. Shots up for three. Up top, it's no good. And Mountain View able to keep it in. Dribbling left. Stops, gives it back out to Colt Henry. Three coming up from the corner. It is no good. Rebounded by Pinedale Dukes. Shots up and no good. He won't get back-to-back buckets there. And it's going to be a cat fight for the ball down there. And a jump ball stays with Thermopolis, it looks like. But valiant effort by Dukes and Henry to try and chase it down. Shane Corpman looking as relaxed as he always does. Throwing it in. Here comes the Dukes brothers sharing the ball here. Passes it left to Will Cole. Cole will drive left lane. Up shot is up and it is no good. Rebounded by Isaac Linford. And a huge pass there. He was left open for a while there, and it's swatted away. Trying to keep it in bounds, and a hairy scene down there is, as Ellis Weber and Jay Kaiser went for a little bit of a tumble there on the near side of the court. Kaiser getting ready to pass it in for the Buffaloes. And it looks like 5-second violation on the Buffaloes. That will give it back to Thermopolis. Got some more subs coming in. It looks like the original starters coming back onto the floor for the most part. Canyon Gerber's back onto the floor, as well as Brody Potter and Andrew Howell on the court. I haven't seen him yet today. Gerber with the ball, passing it, skip pass to the other side here. Howell with the ball, passing it right side to Canyon Gerber. He'll take the three. Shot is up and no good. Canyon Gerber kind of following after his brother Sterling. He took a lot of threes when he played for the Bobcats. Fight at midcourt for the ball. We're sorry we missed the three-point attempt by Gerber there on our camera. Got to remember, this is our second game with the camera. We tested out with the Bighorn game, freshman game last night. Speaking of which, if you'd like to know our broadcast schedule, we have the streams up and ready, all scheduled on our channel. We'll be broadcasting Lyman tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Shot is up for three, and it's no good by Mountain View. He'll get his own rebound, but a foul. Looks like it might be on Thermopolis. And Howell, I believe, was the one charged with the foul. So Howell will pick up his first foul of the game. Passing on the wing, shots up for three. It's no good. Rebounded by Spencer Erickson, and he's fouled. And that is going to be the fourth team foul for the Bobcats here in this quarter. By the way, as you can see, we've reintroduced our foul count on the broadcast. Shots up and it's good. Score really hasn't changed much past couple of minutes. 37.6 on the board here. Getting ready to take his second shot. It's up and it's good. Very pretty shot there. Gerber with the ball, trying to get out of the press here. Potter passing it to Howell, who will give it off to Bommingen. Bommingen back to Andrew Howell. He loses the ball. It's taken back by Mountain View. Here it comes. Down the left lane. Shots up. It's no good. Right off the underneath side of the basket. Pass to get back out now. Skip past to Bommingen. Shots up for three. Good! A 10-point game here in Pinedale. Mountain View not doing well here in this first quarter. 8 ticks left to go in the first. Shots up for three in desperation. Shots up and no good. Tries to keep it in bounds and it's out. Goes back to the Bobcats with 9/10 to go. 18-8 here in the first quarter of action here in day one of the Pinedale Winter Classic. Howell will full court throw here. Shot is up for Bommingen. Almost goes in from the volleyball line. And that will bring an end to the first quarter. 18-8 the score here after one. We'll be right back. You are listening to Bobcat Basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Welcome to be back inside of Pinedale High School, inside of Wrangler Gym. Bobcats lead the Buffaloes 18-8 here in day one, and we're back underway. Pass underneath, shot is up, and it's good off the basket by almost said Brock Purdy. I don't know why. Off of the basket by Potter. And it's 20-8, and here comes Potter with another basket up his sleeve there. 22-8. Got scored before we could even change our graphic. Mountain View is really struggling here in this game. Dribbling, passes left side. Here comes Colt Henry. He'll dribble right side. Henry passing it back. Heavily guarded there by Hasty, and we got a blocking foul on Thermopolis. And so it's going to be white ball here. Heard it down there on the court. Mountain View passing it cornered up for three. It's no good. Bounces out. Rebounded by Hasty. Skip pass to Dell Dukes. It sails out of bounds and almost kills a couple of students down there on the corner. Spencer Erickson will inbound it for the Buffaloes. And tips it away. Really good awareness there. And this is why the Bobcats love to play that press. They know that's going to create a turnover opportunity. Bounce pass back to the wing. Takes it from college range. It's no good. He'll try and dribble out, and it is out of bounds. And it goes back the other way. Bobcat ball. Dale Dukes will get ready to inbound it. .646 to go in the second quarter. Dale Dukes to Hasty, back to Dukes, back to Hasty. They're playing hot potato here in the backcourt. Gives it up now to Gerber, passes it back to Hasty. Small pass there to Dukes, and driving inside is Gerber, I believe, and inside to Dukes. The shot is, or no, there wasn't a shot there. It was jump ball, and it goes back to Mountain View, 6:29. Bobcats are the only ones to have used a timeout today, and it obviously has worked, 22-8. Mountain View back underway, clock resumes. Leaves an open pass to number 5, Casey Walker. Tries to skip past the other side, almost taken away by Dell Dukes. Shots up, jump shot from the right lane, no good. Rebounded by Potter. Tried to give it off to either Bomagen or Hasty, and it sails out of bounds. And so that's going to go back to Mountain View, and that is a mistake that needs to be aired out a little bit in practice on Monday. And dribbling left side, bounce pass, passing right side, inside, and it's going to be a reach-in foul here for Thermopolis. Gave it off to, I believe it was either Colt Henry or Will Anderson on the left elbow. So Gerber heading onto the bench here. Mountain View with the ball again. Zach Hasty keeping the fort here. Passes it left side. Dribbling left. Tries to get to the elbow. Passing it inside under the basket. Shots up, and very good defense there. And I remember when I interviewed Shane Corpening in 2018, he wanted to emphasize defense. Shot is up, and he takes a nasty fall there. Very easily could have ended up like the Gordon Hayward situation from 2018. If anyone watched that Celtics game. But shot is up, and it's a foul for Mountain View. Their second of their first of the quarter. Shot is up, and it's good for a timeout for Mountain View. So we're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. We're watching basketball or varsity boys basketball for the Pinedale Winter Classic on TwoBasinsSN Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats since 2018. Welcome back inside of inside of the Wrangler Gym. I'm so sorry. You got to forgive me. I just called the freshman game last night, so if I say Hot Springs County High School, I apologize. But when we return to play Powell on the road on January 20-something, I don't know. I'm going to probably be saying Wrangler Gym for a long time. And a basket is in for the Bobcats here, and the Buffaloes will inbound. Buffaloes can't break the press. And it's back to the something happened there. It will be back to Mountain View. They'll inbound it from the scorer's table here. Getting ready to inbound it, number 14, Will Anderson. Saw a little bit of this guy during the football season. Dribbling left side, gives it off. Bridger Lake passing left to Colt Henry. Henry passing right to Casey Walker. Walker dribbling right side. Gives it off now to Spencer Erickson. And he'll dribble right side, driving. Gives it out now to the corner. Colt Henry driving right side underneath the basket. Pass it back up top to Erickson. It's up and it's no good by Erickson. Rebounded by Dukes. Gives it off to his brother Armani down underneath. Contested, and it's going to result in a foul. Mountain View with their second foul of the quarter, and we're going to remind you, as we do every single live stream, with the new NFHS regulations, the fouls do reset each quarter, and the cap is 5 now rather than 7. Pass it back up top. Dukes dribbling left side. Giving it off now to Weber, and then pass it back to Will Cole. Back on the corner. Shots up for 3. No good. Cole on the rebound. He's out of bounds. It goes back to Mountain View. I will tell you one thing. I've been really excited to see Will Cole play on the varsity level. I've been watching him since he's been playing JV. And I see this kid really does have a lot of passion with the game here. And it's really showing. He's making some pretty good plays down there on the floor. Mountain View will inbound it. Cole almost got it taken away there. And Mountain View almost gets themselves a traveling call there. Dribbling inside, paint, slides a little on the floor, taken away by Weber. Ellis Weber with another steal there. Passes right side to Armani Dukes. He'll drive inside. Shot is up, reverse there. Out of bounds and could have been rebounded by Jet Longwell, but it's taken back to Pinedale. So Thermopolis has received their third foul of the quarter. And underneath the basket, shots up and no good. Thermopolis incredibly lucky. Mountain View has not gotten a lot of their inside shots today. Shot is up for 3 by Will Cole, and it's in. Arms up, 3 on the board, 27-8. And coming back down the other side, ball's loose, take it still with Mountain View. And it looks like a traveling violation on Mountain View. 3 fouls to 1 here for Mountain View. Or for Thermopolis. Jet Longwell and Armani Dukes headed to the bench to get a breather. Bombingen on the floor here. Ellis Weber trying everything he can to move the ball. Still in the backcourt. They're trying to get past the midcourt, and it's taken away. Casey Walker passing left side to Will Anderson. He'll drive inside left elbow. Anderson signaling. He'll pass right. With the ball is Casey Walker. He'll move right, guarded by Del Dukes. Shots up. Weber tried to draw a charge. Driving inside is Bombingen up, and it is a foul. And so we are going to see Mountain View get their second foul here, and that will send Cody Bombingen to the line. And he will have a couple shots coming up here. First shot, it's up and he misses it. Looks like we've got a couple of spots being switched here on the court in terms of the free throw positioning here. Shot is up and it's rebounded, no good, rebounded by Mountain View. Skip pass to the right wing. Back up top, still there now at the volleyball attack line, moving left side, tries to spin his way out of it. Weber playing hard defense down there on the side. Passing right side, shots up, Trevor Lawrence can't get the shot off. By the way, no, I'm just joking. His name is Jay Kaiser. But he kind of looks like Trevor Lawrence from this viewpoint. But a foul on Thermopolis. Their fourth of the quarter. Taking the shot will be number 12, Isaac Linford. Shots up and it's no good. Linford will be taking his second shot here. 3 seconds to go, by the way. We apologize. Shot is up and it's good. Mountain View. Oh, by the way, we apologize. Sorry, not 3 seconds to go. We apologize. Good God. 3:11 left on the board. Driving inside. Shots up and it is good. He takes a lick. It's good, but it's discounted, and that will go back to Mountain View. Bad luck there as he can't get gets a basket and a foul off of it. So Pinedale, or I'm sorry, I keep wanting to say Pinedale. Mountain View back in the offensive side. Here comes a mismatch of players down there on the inside. Shot is up and it's good. Mountain View will escape the quarter in double digits. Still never. I'm not going to get under that blunder. Shot or taken away by Mountain View. Shot is up on the inside. Shot no good. Rebounded by Zach Hasty. And a reach in on Mountain View, so that's going to result in their third foul here. Either I'm getting these fouls wrong or the scoreboard is not being updated. Hasty giving it out now to Weber in near side to Bommingen. Here comes Potter. Weber slips on the floor a little bit there. Backcourt violation on Weber, and that's going to send it back to Pinedale. He slid on the floor. I don't really know what else to say about that. It's a pretty looking court, but maybe it's got a couple. I mean, we saw a little bit of the court monster in the freshman game last night in Thermopolis. Dribbling left side, guarded by Weber. Right side. Passes it inside. Shot is up, and it is good on the made by Walker. Weber, far side, giving it out now to Dukes. Dale Dukes inside to Potter. Shots up, it's no good. And rebounded by Dash Madsen. He is being guarded by Dale Dukes there on the far side, and a foul on Thermopolis. Keep in mind, they're already in the bonus, I think. So Madsen will shoot 2 here. Shots up, and it is no good. We got subs coming on. Armani Dukes, I believe, coming on for Thermopolis. And we also got Race Carr coming on to the court. Try saying that a bit quickly. Shot is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Carr. 3-point shot. Elects to go for it, and he misses the basket entirely. Rebounded by Kaiser. Shot is up, and it's no good. Uh-oh, we missed it there on the floor. We were doing so well in the freshman game last night. What happened? Weber to Hasty to Dukes. Dale Dukes skip pass to Bommingen. Giving off now Weber inside. Jump stop. Gives it off to Hasty on the inside shot and a foul. We got 2 coming up for Hasty. 4 fouls on the board for the Buffaloes. Foul charge to Jay Kaiser, the sophomore. Hasty getting ready to take his shots. Shots up and it's good. Hasty's been kind of reliable at the free throw line so far this year. Got subs coming on. Kaiser coming off the court. I see that. Bommingen and Weber also off the court. Looks like we got shot is up and it's good. And stuck in the backcourt. Bobcats pressing, going on the near side. Pass, and he can't break it here, and it will be far side for the Bobcats. Here comes. Oh, ball loose there. Backcourt violation on Hasty. Try to give it off to Will Cole. 69 on the board here in the second quarter. Or 1 minute and 9 seconds. We got subs coming on. Race Carr coming off for Isaac Linford, I believe. Inside shot, pump fakes, gets it up, and it is good by Will Anderson. Less than a minute to go in the first half. Tries to get it off to Will Cole, and he unfortunately couldn't get it and keep it in his hands there. It's going to be back to Mountain View. Spencer Erickson will. Spencer Erickson will inbound it. Here comes the Buffaloes. Anderson and Walker's got the ball now. He'll drive inside, back to Spencer Erickson, and here comes a shot by Will Anderson for three. No good. Rebound on the interior by Linford. That one's missed. And it'll be a fight for the ball on the floor and a jump ball. There was only one way that one was going to end. 32 ticks to go in the second quarter. Mountain View. Oh, we got a timeout. Never mind. Thermopolis on the timeout, so we'll be right back. We're listening to varsity basketball from the Pinedale Winter Classic on TwoBasins Sports Network. Welcome back inside of Wrangler Gym in Pinedale, Wyoming, home of the Pinedale Wranglers. Thermopolis Bobcats lead the Mountain View Buffaloes by 14 here, trying to get their 6th win of the season. Buffaloes will inbound, shots up for three, and what a way to get off the timeout. 18-29. Will Cole with it. Here comes Dukes, passing it to Jet Longwell. Shots up, and it is no good, and here comes Del Dukes. Will steal it back, and it's up, and it's in for the Bobcats. 31-18. 10 seconds to go here in the half. Gives it off. Here comes Dash Madsen. Desperation. It's up, it's no good. Out of bounds and off the metal. And 7/10 of a second to go in the half. Wonder if the Bobcats will try for a down court pass. 31-18. Seven-tenths of a second to go until halftime. And the Buffaloes need to really start discussing a couple things in the lockers. And we are waiting. A little bit of a break in the action here in Pinedale. Okay, they will add a little bit to the scoreboard, 1.1. Dukes with a full court shot, and he misses it. And that will draw an end to the second half. We're going to head to our little halftime break. We'll be right back. You are watching Bobcat basketball on TwoBasins Sports Network. 31-18 is the score here in Pinedale. Welcome you back inside a Wrangler Gym inside of Pinedale High School. Sorry. Not very far away from the Pinedale Aquatic Center. Beautiful campus. I went here for football in 2022. Beautiful facility. And I gotta say, I'm jealous. The Pinedale Wranglers are pretty spoiled to have a facility like this. But anyway, getting ready to start the second half of action here. And just to let our fans know, after the buzzer ends, we gotta like skedaddle out of here quickly, so Lander's crew can come in. So if we seem a little bit rushed after the buzzer ends, that is why. We're back underway. Bobcats inbound the ball, stolen away by Mountain View. Come back down the other way. He'll look to pass. He's going to dribble left side, trying to look for an open pass. Giving off now to Colt Henry. He'll drive inside the paint, pass it back out for 3. Shot is up and is good for Cash Henry. So 21-31. It's a 10-point game. And it's kind of a question we've had about the Bobcats all season. Can they maintain their second half luster, shall we say? They had a pretty good test of their endurance against Buffalo, so we'll just have to see. Goes out of bounds. Mountain View's got the ball, bringing it down past the silhouette. Switches hands, passes left side, giving it off now with Jay Kaiser, and underneath the basket is no good by Cash Henry, and the Bobcats will get it back. Driving inside the wing, Gerber up and inside, and it's in. Bobcats back to a double-digit lead. Well, they were with a double-digit lead to begin with, but shots up and it's taken away. Hasty couldn't quite get there in time, but still taken away. Bobcats going for trying to look for an open shot here. Kicks it out to Bomagen for 3, no good. Rebounded by Mountain View. Number 14, Will Anderson. Pass it back up top to Anderson. Trying to find some screens here. Left side, inside on the left lane. It's up and it's in. And Mountain View makes it 23-33. And we got traveling here on Thermopolis. That's going to go back to Mountain View. And the Buffs will check it in on the right side of the court here. Just a little bit of a reminder who's who. Mountain View wearing the white uniforms. Got purple stripes on the pants here. Purple lettering. Shot is up for Mountain View and might have been blocked there. Goes out of bounds. Thermopolis with the ball. Remember, Thermopolis moving right to left in this half. Wearing the black uniforms. Yellow second half of the pants there on the side, and yellow marking on the shoulder with purple claw marks on both yellow parts. Purple numbering with yellow outline. And Sales out of bounds. Still 33-23. Thermopolis still leading here. Thermopolis being scored as the away team here. Passes right side. Gerber to Dukes to Hasty for 3. No good. Rims out on him. Taken back by Mountain View. Sorry, not Cash, but Henry trying to dig his way out of it here. Actually, it is Cash Henry. Colt Henry now inside. Shot is up and it doesn't get in. Cash Henry trying to chase it back and it's taken away by the Bobcats. Here comes Gerber and rebounded by Bomagen. He'll get it in. 35-23. Shot is up and we got a foul. Looks like it'll benefit Mountain View here. Got subs here for Mountain View. Check that, it was actually foul on Mountain View. Bobcats getting it back. And tried to give it off to Hasty. He was waiting there. but it was probably, I think it was swatted down. Mountain View coming back down the other end. Kaiser driving inside, loses the ball. It's taken back by Gerber. And they're going to re-rack here, get a little bit slow down the court here. Potter was trying to set a screen there, gives it off to Armani Dukes. He'll call a man inside, gives it off to Gerber, back door, gives it off now to Hasty. Driving up and in, Dukes shots up and it's in. And looks like we got a timeout here. So we'll be right back as Mountain View will use their second timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching Varsity Basketball on TwoBasins Sports Network. Just a friendly reminder of our upcoming broadcast schedule. We'll be here in Pinedale tomorrow, probably with a different camera angle, as Thermopolis takes on Lyman here in the high school gymnasium. And then that will be at 9:30 a.m. Pinedale will take on Thermopolis at 3:30. That'll be our last broadcast of the day. We'll not be broadcasting any of the JV games. We're back underway. Mountain View trying to break the press here, and they do, and there they come. It's pandemonium on the floor there. Will Cole trying to get a shot up and no good, but he will get two shots coming up on the second foul for Mountain View. And we do have an injury here for Mountain View. Get the camera off of it. And it looks like there were a few casualties of battle here as Richard Lake is down for the Buffaloes. But he is going to be up with the help of a trainer, and we will be back here in just a moment for free throws. Will Cole getting ready to take two. Hopefully Bridger's all right. Shot is up for Cole and in. I feel like that's been the Bobcats' MO this year, has been those free throws. Been making quite a few of them this year. Cole getting ready to take his final shot here. It's up, and that one's good. 2 for 2 on that attempt. The Bobcats only missed a couple of free throws tonight. And I could say night because it's right now pitch black. Once you go use the restroom during halftime, it is pitch black outside. Mountain View passing inside. The inside shot up for Will Anderson, and it's no good. Rebounded by Thermopolis. I believe it was Longwell there on the left lane. Dukes with the ball now. Or sorry, never mind. It's Weber with the ball. Passing it back to Dukes. Right hand switches. Moving down the right lane, gives it off to Weber. Down on the right side, and it's going to be a charge on Thermopolis. It goes back to Buffalo. Or sorry, not Buffalo, Mountain View. We are incredibly sorry for that. First foul of the quarter for Mountain View. 3:37 all ready to go in the third quarter. Pretty fast quarter. And stolen away. Dale Dukes passing it now to Weber. He'll take the jump shot inside the paint, and he drains it. 41-25 here in Pinedale. Bobcats keeping up their stamina so far. Like we said earlier, had a couple questions against Buffalo back in December. Dribbling right side. Driving right lane, pass it back out on the arc, and it is no good. Shot was taken by number 4, Cash Henry. The Henry twins have been doing a little bit of the workload here for Mountain View. Shots up, and it's good for 3 on Dale Dukes. 44-25 the score. And here comes Mountain View on the attack. Stop the fast break there. Shot is up and it is off his fingertips. Keeps it inbounds and just like that keeps possession. A long three here for Mountain View. Offensive rebound, and that one's going to be in for Henry. And a timeout called. We'll be right back. Looks like it is the Mountain View timeout, so they will have 2 timeouts left here. We'll be right back. You are watching varsity basketball from the Pinedale Winter Classic on TwoBasins Sports Network. Looking back inside of Wrangler Gym in Pinedale, Wyoming. Varsity boys basketball from the 2024 Pinedale Winter Classic. Feels so weird to say 2024. We are back underway. Will Cole with the ball now, trying to get out of a little bit of trouble. He will get past half court. Gives it off now to Dale Dukes, driving left side. It's up and it's in. And that he makes those kinds of shots look effortless. On the inside, Will Cole tried to go for it. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Cash Henry, according to the referee. And Weber passing it inside up top past the volleyball line. Will Cole. Weber to his left side. He'll pass to Hasty. Hasty passing right to Dukes for 3. He made one already, and he will miss that one. Jet Longwell tried to go for it, and a foul on Mountain View. Ball was tied up a little bit there. Bobcats will inbound here. Mountain View with their 3rd foul of the 3rd quarter. Pass it inside. Longwell's got it up and it rims out. Rebounded by Mountain View. Was a pretty messy situation on the paint. And now we got a foul. We'll go back onto that baseline, on the Pinedale baseline. 1:58 to go. A foul on Thermopolis. So Zach Hasty's 2nd foul on the far side. Passes to the other side of the court here. Double teaming on the far side, goes out of bounds, and it is touched by the Bobcats, either Cole or Weber. And now Will Anderson will inbound it here for the Buffaloes. Colt Henry getting it past the Wrangler silhouette here. Passes left side, trying to look for any shot he can. Henry passes it inside and loses the ball. It's taken away by Hasty. And that is going to be Bobcat ball. Off of the whistle, a foul by Mountain View. Passing it in. Got Andrew Howell now out on the court. I was really impressed with what he did against Glenrock and Buffalo. Shot is up and a foul. That's 2 coming up for the Bobcats. So Mountain View digging themselves another foul hole here as they have now gotten into the bonus once again. And Henry is getting really close to a disqualification. First shot's up and he misses left. Jet Longwell taking the shots, by the way. 1:23 to go in the 3rd quarter. 9:23 to go in our coverage for the night. Second shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded by Anderson. Will Anderson trying to get out of trouble here. He'll have to pass it here to Madsen. Madsen trying to get out of Ellis Weber's way here. And it is going to be taken away by Andrew Howell. Here comes Will Cole for the 3! And it's in for the Cats. Almost at the half-century mark here in the 3rd quarter. And here comes Madsen passing it inside. And it's up and in from Anderson with a Dash Madsen assist. Sharing the ball here, Dukes and Howell. Dukes Giving it back to Howell, back door. He'll move right side. Takes the open three, no good. And still going for the ball. Stolen away by Weber. Weber trying to chase after the ball. Keeps it in bounds. Stolen away by Mountain View. Now on the far side of the court, out near the scorer's table. He's going to drive to the right side. Dishes it right. Shot is up, and it's going to be no good, but a foul coming up, a shooting foul. 2 shots coming up for the Buffaloes. Third foul of the quarter. Mountain View looking to hopefully even the score a little bit. Shot is up and it's good, and they will reduce it to a 19-point lead. Remember, Thermopolis plays Lyman tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. We'll be covering that game. So we are excited to be here in Pinedale with y'all. We'll be at the Bighorn Basin Classic as well, obviously. Shot is up and it is good. Tries to get it out of the backcourt. Andrew Howell giving it off, and it's stolen away. Shot is up by Henry. It's no good. Rebounded by Howell. Here comes Dale Dukes up and inside. Shots up and it's in. And it is past the half-century mark for Thermopolis, 51-31 here in Pinedale. Dale Dukes taking one shot here. 5 seconds to go on the clock. No milliseconds to spare. Shot is up and it is no good. Out of bounds. It knocks 6/10 off the board. So out of bounds here. And they're going to try and share the ball. Anderson with the ball. And it's going to be a full half-court shot by Henry, and it is no good. And we've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll be right back. Thermopolis leads 51-31. We'll be right back inside of Wrangler Gym in about a minute. Welcome back inside of Wrangler Gym in Pinedale, Wyoming. A very beautiful part, just a little bit over the Continental Divide here in Wyoming. Oh, shoot. And got some lander equipment that just fell next to me. I hope it's all right. It's a MacBook, and it's a little bit expensive, I would assume. we are back, though. Thermopolis and Mountain View. Thermopolis has made this pretty interesting, complete domination here so far, but it's not impossible to try and bring 20 points up on the board in 8 minutes. So Thermopolis still has to play all 4 quarters here. Shane Corpening carrying it over from his football job. He has stressed that quite a bit. Got to put all 4 quarters together to win a game, football or basketball. Driving inside, tries to get a shot. It looked like it was blocked, but a foul. 2 shots coming up for number 5, Casey Walker. Just a friendly reminder, we can't stick around for too long because Lander has to get their equipment in. So once that buzzer stops, we're going to try and hurry this up as much as we can. The shot is up and it is in. And the KD&O guys next to me will also be in a little bit of a rush too. So kind of feel their pain there. Second shot will be coming up here pretty shortly. And it's good. Both shots coming in. Mountain View has done pretty decent on their free throws tonight. But all it takes is a missed free throw to change the game. Here comes Will Cole. Shot is up and it is no good. Rebounded by Mountain View. Here they come down the near side. They are being bombarded by the Bobcats here on the near side. Bobcats playing some pretty decent defense. It looks like a 2-3. And Anderson with the ball now. He's looking for an open man. Dishes it underneath, and Dale Dukes falls for the fake. Taken back by Mountain View. Shot is up, and it's going to fall again. It's going to be a hustle for the rebound. Grabs his rebound again. Kicks it back out. 3 is up, and it is no good by Spencer Erickson. Did pretty good there. A really good effort there by Spencer Erickson to try and grab the rebound. He's gotten 2 rebounds on his stat sheet just from that play alone there. Try to go for another one. We got mass subs coming in for Thermopolis. Cody Bombingen, Armani Dukes, Canyon Gerber, Brody Potter, and trying to get the other one. It looks like Zach Hasty on the court. So all 5 coming onto the court here. Armani Dukes with the ball now, trying to drive inside. Tries to give off to Brody Potter, and it is going to sail out. Mountain View with the ball. And here comes Colt Henry getting ready to set up the play here. Henry, skip pass over mid-range. Back to Henry, and it's going to be a 3 coming up for Will Anderson, and he drains it from the right corner. And Chip tries to go for the ball. It's an attempted pass to Cody Bombingen, but I think Anderson took it away. Shot up again. He's going to try to go back-to-back threes, and he doesn't. And a foul on the floor. So we got some play call there for Mountain View. I heard that through my headset. Bobcat ball. They're going to inbound it near side. Here comes Hasty trying to get past number 2 of Colt Henry. Down the other side. Shot is up from, I think, Bombingen, and it's good. 53 on the board. 3-point shot coming up. It's no good. And Bobcats will grab the rebound. A lot faster than the freshman game. Here comes, Brody Potter tripped up there on the floor, and he will be helped up by Dash Madsen, and it will be Bobcat ball. Canyon Gerber will get ready to inbound it for the purple and gold here, or black and gold, I should probably say for this case. Anderson headed to the bench. Coming in his place is Jay Kaiser, who I called Trevor Lawrence in the first quarter. Gerber passing left side. Here comes Potter passing to Armani Dukes. Armani spins underneath the basket. No good. Out of bounds. He keeps his hand off of it. It was touched by Colt Henry, and it will be Bobcat possession still here. 5:44 to go here in the game and in our coverage for the night. Armani Dukes passing right to Gerber, passing right to Potter, passing right to Hasty for 3 off the metal, and it is no good. Armani Dukes. And a double dribble. He could have had a chance for an inside shot, and he will get called on the double dribble there. Will Anderson getting ready to pass it in. It's going to be Colt Henry going down the far side of the court here, near the scorers table X there, and stolen back away by the Bobcats. Zach Hasty giving off now. Canyon Gerber, Bombingen trying to get inside. Try to skip past the Potter, and it's going to be taken away. And dives toward the sideline. He does his best penguin impression toward the Pinedale bench, and they'll be getting it back for Thermopolis. Pretty graceful slide there. You should probably consider the winter games. Passing left side. Gerber's got it. It's stolen away. No, they're going to fight for it. And Isaac Linford working for his money there, and we got a backcourt violation for Mountain View. Bobcats getting kind of lucky with some of the calls here tonight. 4:56, 3 fouls to 1. Here comes Potter with an inside and a blocking foul, and the Mountain View fans don't like that. The Mountain View fans are just to the right of us, so you might hear a couple of jeers in the background. Just a friendly reminder, it is against WHSAA rules to use foul language towards refs. So Armani Dukes inside, shot is up and a foul. Mountain View's got to control themselves here. 5 fouls on the board, that's going to be a bonus. Armani Dukes was going to get the 2 shots anyway, but remember, under the new NFHS regulations, and we say this every broadcast, 5 fouls for free throws, reset each quarter. Shot is up for Dukes, and it's going to rim out. Bobcats still with I want to say 17-point lead. Shot is up, and it is going to be no good. Gets out of the rim. Mountain View with the ball. Even with 2 Bobcats on him, he still escaped it there. Rolls it underneath, kicks it back out to 3 on the wing. It's going to be a 3-point shot up, and it's no good. Potter, down court pass to Bomagen, up and inside, gets some contact, no good. On the rebound is Hasty, and he'll get it in. 55-36 on the board here in Pinedale. Trying to pass right side. She sees a 3, and he takes it, no good. Rebounded underneath, and it is a foul, I believe, on Dukes. We'll have to see the board to be sure here. Either way, free throws coming up for Mountain View. And the person taking them will be senior Will Anderson. Number 14 down there on the floor. The foul was charged to Brody Potter, his first foul of the game. Shot's up and it's in. No subs coming in for either team quite yet, although we do have some spots being switched on the court. Free throw number 2 coming up, and it is in. And here comes Hasty, passing it to Potter. Potter underneath, gets it off to Gerber. Gerber passing right side, underneath to Armani Duke. Shots up, and it's no good. Tries to go for his own rebound, and it's stolen away by Mountain View. I think it was number 2, Colt Henry there for Mountain View to get the ball. And tries to keep it, kicks it out. Shot is up, and it is no good. Rebounded by Hasty on the attempted shot by Will Anderson. Anderson will get the ball back. Armani Duke's in a little bit of trouble there, and Mountain View can't keep possession of the ball. And that seems to have been the problem for both teams. Possession's been a major issue over the past couple of quarters. 3:47 to go. And we got some subs here as Dash Madsen coming on the court here. Ellis Weber coming on for the Bobcats in favor of Zach Hasty. Weber passing right side to Gerber. Gerber kicking it back out for 3. Brody Potter moving inside, kicks it back out to Gerber again. Weber, here comes Bomagen, kicks it, tries to move into the paint. He's on the left elbow, kicks it back out to Gerber for 3. And it's going to be no good. Rebounded. Gerber kicking it back out to Weber. Weber saw an opportunity. He couldn't take it there. Here comes Potter. Kick step, moving right side. Tried to kick it back out, and it's stolen away. Ball control still an issue here for Thermopolis. And pump fakes. He'll go for the 3, and he misses. Rebounded by Canyon Gerber. And it's stolen away behind the back, and he'll get it. It's up and it's in. Great Great play there by Mountain View to take advantage of Gerber there. Has to be paying attention to what's in front of him there. And stolen away again. And here comes. Shot is up, and it is good for Jay Kaiser. This guy, good locks, good play. He's done pretty well here in this game for the Buffaloes. Can't wait to see what he does tomorrow. Gerber. 2:30 on the board here. Weber passing right side to Potter. He'll take a 3. No good. I don't know what he was thinking with that shot. It was going to be taken back by Mountain View. Tries to go inside, and we got a whistle. Lander getting ready for their game coming up here. We got 4 coming on the court for the Bobcats. Looks like Longwell, Dale Dukes coming on. Longwell, Dell Dukes. Who else? We don't quite got time. I see a number 13. No, we don't. Shot is up, and it is good for 3. By the way, number 13 that just came in is is not on the roster, looks like. So it'll be just like the freshman game, it'll be an unknown soldier. And a backcourt violation on the Bobcats. 10-point game still. Timeout. Not a timeout, we apologize. 2:03 left. A lot of basketball left to be played. Mountain View still trying to go for a last-minute push here. Jay Kaiser getting ready to inbound it for the Bobcats. Passes it. Here comes Casey Walker with the ball. Pass it right side. Tried to dish it underneath, and it's going to be no good. Taken away by Weber. He'll drive inside, coast to coast. Ball's loose, stolen away. And it's going to be another fight for the ball. Dale Duke's trying to fight for the ball on the near side, and it's going to be taken away. Jump ball. Looks to be Mountain View possession here. Bobcat possession. And here comes number 13 with the ball. Pass it left side to Dale Dukes. Dukes passing it back. Driving inside. Kicks it out toward the corner. And a little bit overpass. Avoids. No, he doesn't avoid the. No, he does avoid the backcourt violation. It's just a timeout by the Bobcats. With that being said, we'll be right back. 2 timeouts remain for Thermopolis here in this game. 1:25 to go. We'll be back here in just a little bit. You're watching Varsity Basketball here on TwoBasins Sports Network. Welcome you back inside of Pinedale High School. We don't have an update for the girls' game. I was trying to get you the score for that girls' game in Rollins, as the girls took on the Lady Outlaws during the Rollins Winter Classic, the girls' tournament. As far as I know, I think it switches back and forth between boys and girls for the Winter Classic in Rollins and Pinedale. And stolen away, here comes. He's got 2 men on him. He'll break the fast break, and he'll pass it back out to the corner. 3-point coming up. It's no good. Rebounded by Mountain View. 1:12 to go. 3-point shot coming up. It's up and it's good. Another timeout here. Another timeout coming up here, and that was an excellent shot there by, I believe that was either Spencer Erickson or Will Anderson. I don't know which one, but we'll be right back. And this game is starting to become interesting. 55-48 here on the timeout. We'll be right back. Well, we welcome you back. Timeout taken by the Bobcats. Back onto our live feed. I really hope it wasn't on that Be Right Back screen for the entire quarter. Ellis Weber here on the near side, passing it to Longwell. Longwell with he will draw the foul here. Keep in mind, Mountain View is in the bonus. And we got some subs on the bench here. Coming on to the bench is Cash Henry. And also coming on will be Isaac Linford to the bench. .101 left on the board. Shot is up and it is no good. 61 seconds to play here in this game, and we talked about this in the second half. The Bobcats conditioning here haven't really been very good in the second half. They usually run out of gas about this time. Shots up and it's no good. Rebounded by Mountain View. And here it comes. Shots up and it's no good. Rebounded by Weber, and it's going to be a foul. Looked like a reach in. So that should send them to the free throw line. I think it's Worland and Lander, I believe, coming up after this. If you're here in Pinedale. Yep. No. Shots up and it's no good by Weber, and we got the camera focused on the wrong place again. Yeah, Lander versus Worland. That's the next one coming up. Final one of the night will be Pinedale versus Buffalo. Shot is up and it's good. 50 seconds to play. 56-48. It's an 8-point game. Pass in left side. Has the ball. Dash Madsen driving right side, trying to find an open shot. Passing back three is up for Will Anderson. It's no good. Rebounded by Jet Longwell. Longwell trying to just shoot the clock here. Gives it out now to Weber. Back to Cole now. He'll pass right side. Andrew Howe, or sorry, that's not Andrew Howe. That is Zach Hasty. Tries to pass back, and that's way back. And I think now we've kind of run out of time here for Mountain View to try and mount a comeback. 17 seconds. Bobcats chewed away quite a lot of the time left on the clock. And oh, frick. Moving left side. 9 seconds to go here. Shots up, it's no good. Rebounded by Dukes. Dukes trying to run down the clock. 2, 1, and that is the end of it. And the Bobcats have won this game 56-48. Don't mind the camera. Kind of fell down there and accidentally kneed the table, so that's great. Anyway, end of this game here, 56-48, the final score from Pinedale. And so with that, we'll be on the air tomorrow for the Lyman game. We'll be back tomorrow, but that's the end of our coverage for the night. I'd like to thank everybody for watching here, and we will see you tomorrow. 56-48, the final here in Pinedale.